Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is the 2006 Christmas Parade in Noblesville, Indiana. I'm Roy Johnson, along with my co-host and buddy, Gary Deacon.
How are you, Roy? It's great to be here today. I tell you, it feels a lot more like the 4th of July parade than it does the Christmas parade. What a great day we've got here today.
This is a tremendous day, and you look at the crowd. My goodness gracious, they just keep going. We were talking about the temperature.
I'm saying 61.
I'm going with that. I like that what you said.
Maybe
a balmy
61 degrees. Everyone has the opportunity to come out today. Colts game being pushed back to 8:15 tonight.
Yep.
So
it was so nice of the Colts knowing that we were going to have this parade today to go, you know what, we need to reschedule this game for 8 o'clock tonight.
Absolutely. Them, NBC, we appreciate it all.
It is the Noblesville Christmas Parade, a great tradition, and I'll tell you, the last couple of years we have had some wintry kind of weather, but today it's Christmas in the Bahamas here.
Absolutely. It's beautiful, and as we get started off here, we've got Noblesville Police Department and their motorcycle crew here, a couple of these guys.
We get some looks at some of the people in the crowd and having a good time here as they come to the Noblesville Christmas Parade.
Our parade banner walkers there. Noblesville Holiday Parade, it says there, as they're walking and doing a great job.
We've got part of the police department coming here in just a second, I think, kind of ushering this thing in.
Absolutely, as they always do. Noblesville Police Department. Going to get a shot of Chief Russell there, I believe.
And Chief Russell was in a whole different get-up at the Mayor's Charity Ball about a week ago.
I heard about that.
Oh, he was decked out.
Here we got Indiana State Police, followed by a fire truck from the Noblesville Fire Department. These guys all do a great job for us all year long, and we appreciate it.
And the Christmas parade here in Noblesville becoming quite the tradition, and boy, people come out all over just to watch this thing.
Shot of a couple of our firemen there, looking good as they turn this corner.
Talking with the fire department, the fire chief, they've got plans already for more branch
absolutely
fire stations
as we continue to grow. Here's the Hamilton County Horseman Club. Lots of different beautiful horses there. There's one that I think he wanted a little more camera time there. He decided he wasn't going to go anywhere.
Now there's one that's a little bit smaller back here coming up, as you can see.
Yeah, that's an oversized dog. But getting the job done.
That's pretty nice. Horses, what a great part of a parade, huh?
Absolutely. Make a little turn there.
As we get a look here coming down the street from Bethlehem to Calvary Baptist Church, and of course they're talking about the Christmas theme as we see some people.
It is the reason for the season,
You are exactly
Roy?
right.
And
a couple of people making visible the parts of Mary and Joseph.
Absolutely. And walking, we'll call that a donkey today.
Okay.
Is that all right?
That works for me.
All right.
Now, do you have kids in this parade today?
I do not have kids in the parade. I have kids watching the parade today.
All right.
But first year they haven't been in it. Now we take a look at Kathy Richardson.
There's Kathy. She's right over here.
Recently,
state representative, just recently reelected.
Recently reelected. Glad to see that.
Kathy's followed in that crossfire. She's riding in there by just a little bit older vehicle, as a matter of fact.
Just a touch. Now we have the Grand Marshal of the 2006 Christmas Parade, C. Murphy White, a long time been around. He's driven there by Susie Borum, but C. Murphy White, if you've ever been in Noblesville, you know Murphy White, that's for sure.
There's the mayor and his wife, and of course driving that vehicle is my son Roy there.
Wow, Roy's he's looking good. He's trying not to rear end that Corvette in front of him. He's doing a good job so far. Hamilton County veterans here. Coming up next,
Boys and Girls Club of Noblesville, sponsoring a bunch of veterans on their float there.
Community Center Christmas Festival coming up December 3rd, it appears. Throwing some candy out.
Here's people from the Vietnam War, I believe, isn't
Absolutely. I believe that is correct. Taking this turn a little wide, probably a good idea.
it? Yeah. That's a pretty neat little caboose they got there.
That is a neat little caboose they've got there. A lot of time into that. Now,
White River Christian Church, I believe,
yeah,
isn't it?
Absolutely. White River Christian Church, and they are always seem to have an entry in all of our parades.
Oh, yeah, and usually a fairly good sized one. There's Dick Bailey sitting up on top of that, I think it is, isn't it?
Noblesville Masonic Lodge, yeah. So, looks like everybody's fun. You don't see near the amount of coats and jackets and all that you generally see.
Yeah, I mean, they're dressed for summer in this one today, which is appropriate.
Yes. Now we're looking at the Indiana Freedom Cruisers. I always enjoy the Freedom Cruisers. You got some nice cars.
Oh, great cars, as a matter of fact. These guys show up all summer long on
There's
the square.
There's a Cadillac there. I don't even know what year that is, Roy, but I bet you do.
Are you insinuating I'd be old enough to know the age of that car?
Yeah, I'm old enough to have bought one, I bet.
Yeah, but at the time I wasn't wealthy enough. So
there you go.
So it was a mere dream in my youth.
There's the
Daily Times bringing some people
entry.
out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Matter of fact, they've got Susan Gilkey, Miss Indiana 2005, on their vehicle there.
Wonderful.
There's Susan waving at everybody, all the people.
You can
Born
tell.
and raised right here in Noblesville, still lives in Noblesville, as a matter of fact.
Absolutely. Ooh, now we're showing some power there.
Yeah,
I tell you what, they're firing up there, and
that reminds one of one's youth, doesn't it?
yeah.
Not me, of course.
No.
And nor you, I'm sure.
No, never. I never did anything like that.
Tough to get those golf carts to sound like that.
Absolutely.
Say, did you drive here in a golf cart today?
Matter of fact, I did.
Of course, Gary Deacon, the pro at the Forest Park Golf Course, and the varsity golf coach here in Noblesville, my co-host today.
Very excited about my new position with the high school and being able to help the kids out and hopefully bring a state championship back to Noblesville.
Love to see that, and I tell you one thing: you are. If there's a guy here that can do it, you are that guy.
Well, I'm hoping.
All right.
More of the Indiana Freedom Cruisers keep coming. That's a cool paint job there.
Yeah, very nice one.
I don't.
You know what, Gary? We need to get a little break in here for some of our sponsors. So
you got to pay some bills, you know.
Yep. We're going to be back with more from the 2006 Noblesville Christmas Parade right after these messages. This is the parade, Christmas Parade in Noblesville. It's 2006, and we are having another fabulous parade day. What a great weather we have today.
It is great weather, Roy, and I think that it's brought even more kids out, and you see the kids that getting the bags of candy, and they don't have, a lot of them don't have coats on, and that's not because their parents didn't make them wear a coat. That's because it's so nice out today. They didn't need one. So.
It is. It's beautiful. Oh, look who's over there. It's Coach Craig Barr from the Noblesville Millers football team we're getting a look at right now.
Yeah, enjoying the day, enjoying the parade.
Had a good season this year.
Absolutely. Look at some of the kids.
Kids
out
having
here.
a great time, getting some of this candy, getting a shot to run out there, grab the candy, get back quick.
Looks like we've got Superman.
Superman wearing a bit of a different hairdo here today.
Yeah. Superman's looking good and throwing some candy out here to all the kids and stuff like that. Looks great, followed there by
Serta Pro Painters.
Serta Pro. You need a pro. Go Serta. That's what it says right there on the side of their truck.
You get a look at, there's more. Boy, a lot of people throwing out candy today. I think that with the weather we've been having, they just said, you know what, we're going to be giving out goodies.
That's right.
Boy, I tell you, you look at these kids, and they are having a great time today, aren't they?
Yeah, you know what I'm noticing is more than anything, Roy, is with the kids that are actually walking in the parade.
Yeah.
And you see a lot more smiles. A lot of times, by the time they get to this point in the parade, they're cold. They're ready for this to be over.
Yeah.
And you're not seeing that today. They're excited. They're glad to be here. It's a great day, and so they're just going along. There's Flip the Turtle.
Yeah, he's coming there.
Noblesville.
Hey, I got a quick question for you while we're waiting for this next group to come. Golfing over to Forest Park and at Foxbury Golf Course. Can you still do that yet? I mean, the weather's so phenomenal.
Absolutely. We've had a great weekend for golf, and we will stay open at Forest Park as long as the weather permits. Coming starting December 1st, we'll have a winter rate, and so it's very reasonable. If there's no snow, you can come out and play golf.
All right.
And we're excited to have. We'll also have be selling some things, stocking stuffers.
Well, that's what I was going to say. Give us a little, give yourself a little plug, actually.
Yeah, I'll go ahead. As long as I'm here.
on the perfect Christmas gift.
Forest Park in Foxbury, we're going to have stocking stuffers this year where you can buy rounds for 2007. And you can get those through either the golf courses or by calling the Parks Department at 776-6350. So thank you for the opportunity to make that shameless plug, Roy. And I guess I'm going to go now. My work here is done. So.
Yes, it is. Well, there's more parade coming, so stay right where you are. We're going to be back right after this. I'm Roy Johnson along with Gary Deegan. It's the Noblesville 2006 Christmas Parade. And Gary, tell us a little bit about this next group coming.
Coming toward us on the next float is the Noblesville Hippie Hatters. They are a local chapter of the International Red Hat Society. They greet middle age with humor and share a bond of affection with sisters who have had similar life experiences. Today, fun and friendship are shared while they sing some Christmas in the Heartland songs for you. The Red Hat Society. I could go on forever talking about the Red Hatter Society, but there the ladies are and doing a great job.
Raising money to fight cancer and so on. There's a bunch of kids in this.
That might just be the Noblesville Flames softball.
It is, as a matter of fact.
Noblesville Flames softball. There. Girls throwing out some candy, having a good time.
Yeah.
Next, we have an entry, if you see there, from Noblesville Honda.
Noblesville Honda, of course, just bought the old Arboretum. Going to be, I would imagine, moving everything over to that side of the street on Connor Street.
Looks like they are running around. They got their
throwing out T-shirts and all kinds of stuff.
T-shirts, yeah. We're gonna. That's pretty cool. And they looks like coming up next, we have the Cub Scout troop. As we take a look there, and in that.
That old Plymouth.
Yeah, I had no idea what it was.
And it's a Plymouth Barracuda.
I knew you could pull it out. But,
that's from my youth.
Yeah. Next we have Falun Dafa.
I'm not sure what that is.
I have no idea, but they're happy to be here.
Now, if you're up in the part of the country where I come from, that was instead of that name, Falun Dafa, it would be Uftafida.
Yeah, I get it. And I can't even read that. Truth, compassion, forbearance, it says. So glad to have these people in the parade today. They are obviously have put some time into their float here and doing a great job of whatever it is they're doing.
I think it looks like some kind of meditation thing or something. Not to be confused with medication.
No, absolutely.
We look down as more floats and things are coming down the road here on Logan Street.
Yeah, we take a look at some of the crowd here and how much fun they're having. And
these kids, it's like Halloween all over again with all this candy. They're getting into this. You know, this does feel much more like the 4th of July parade than it does the Christmas parade, Gary.
Roy, I made mention of that right from the top.
Yeah.
Because that was the first thing I thought of. So now we're taking a look at family vacations. I believe that's a travel agency here in town. Seem to have the Mickey Mouse theme working there.
Oh, yeah, Disney's, of course, always a big vacation spot.
did that last year.
Oh, yeah?
Mhm.
You took the kids down, or did you go by yourself to let them know how it was going to be when you finally took them?
No, I actually went ahead and took the kids.
Oh, you did? Well, that was big of you.
Yeah, it was a good time. Noblesville Public Transit here. If you need a ride, give them a call. Noblesville Public Transit.
Yeah, we got several vehicles for them. As we look back down the road, I'm trying to get a look at that next thing.
Exactly
is
what's
that
coming.
a boat coming back
Well,
there?
that's the Noblesville. That's the Noblesville Bass Anglers.
Ah,
And I'm gonna
glad you
guess
said that.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess these are fishermen. I don't know what threw me onto that, but it looks like he's tied onto a big one there. And apparently some guys in Noblesville that enjoy fishing. Got a phone number there, 773-2971. Call the Bass Anglers. And he is throwing out bait.
He's throwing out bait.
He is throwing out rubber bait.
I was going to say, that's earthworms, isn't it, being thrown out there?
Rubber bait. All right, First Christian Church we take a look at here. Looks like they're going with a little deal or no deal theme.
Aha.
Deal or no deal.
Yeah.
Jesus is the real deal is what it says.
There you go.
Absolutely. So,
By all means. And we've got, that big celebration they have downtown Indianapolis with the tap dancing Santas.
Yeah.
They've got nothing on Noblesville.
No.
We've got our roller skating Santa.
Absolutely.
Right there.
That's right. Absolutely. Now, I think he should be careful, because if he runs over some of that candy, those wheels will stop in a hurry. And
He's doing an awfully good job. As long as he doesn't hit one of those pieces of candy, you're in good shape.
Now, I'm going to bet he learned how to do that at the Rainbow Roller Rink.
Yeah, I would not doubt it. Well, with the roller skating Santa heading off on the horizon
Roy,
there,
I think it's time we take a break.
But you know what? There's plenty more coming yet today.
We'll be right back from the Noblesville Christmas Parade. Welcome back to the 2006 Noblesville Christmas Parade. Now, I'm Gary Deacon here with Roy Johnson. And Roy, I want to tell you how much I appreciate you letting me bring us back from that break. I always get a big kick out of doing that kind of stuff. But,
Gary, it's always my pleasure to have you bring us back anywhere.
Well, as we look here,
you can just bring my golf game back now this coming summer.
Well,
maybe.
we could do that. If you just give me a call. We got. I'm going to guess this is Larry Baker,
Larry.
auctioneer. Now, Larry's giving something away, and I'm not exactly sure what it is. He's found himself just a shade behind in the parade route here, but he's giving something away. And
Larry's passing out all kinds of stuff here.
What you think he'll let me be one of them up guys for him? You know,
Might be
up.
Yeah, they might.
Up.
There's Larry. Hi,
There's Larry.
He's bringing us one
Thanks,
of his
Larry.
what we've got here. Thanks, Larry.
All right, that's awesome.
On Nature's Wing, Cardinal
Cool.
Christmas, Cardinal winner.
Cool. He's got a lot of them, and that's all this is all about, Now we've got Sunnybrook Scholastic Daycare here.
Licensed in-home fishers.
I don't know exactly what they just threw out. I don't know if it was trash or. But
well, I think it was supposed to be something for somebody to come pick up. Yeah,
there you go.
One of the kids got it.
There you go. Okay.
You're throwing out candy and stuff.
Gentleman here on a bike. It says here M&W.
I suspect my daughter would like to get a hold of that little motor scooter.
Oh, that'd be nice. That'd be nice. Now next we have the Sassy Red Hatters. I can't tell you exactly the difference between the hippie hatters and the Sassy Red Hatters.
Well, the sassy ones talk back, and the hippie ones are from the 1960s.
Yeah, let's keep it right at that. Let's just leave it right there, Roy.
Okay.
We don't need to go any farther. But these ladies are having a great time. I got a little more on that thing here. It says here,
the Red Hat Society.
When I am old, I shall wear purple with a red hat that doesn't go and doesn't suit me. So, there you go.
All right.
Whatever.
Well, they're always raising money to fight cancer. I know that.
Absolutely. Brownie Troop number 1318 is our next one that I think we're taking a look at right now. Amy Wolf must be the sponsor.
These girls are having a good time.
They are. They're having a good time.
You know, there may only be one thing better than sitting and watching a parade, and that's being on a float in a parade when you're a kid.
You know, what I found out on that, though, is that you don't get any candy when you're in the parade.
Ah, good point.
Yeah.
Good point.
So,
unless you're throwing out candy and you got all you can possibly eat.
Pocket some, absolutely.
Here's some Cub Scouts.
Yeah, this looks like the Cub and Girl Scouts. Nick Boland, what we're showing here on our list.
Oh, I see Nick over on the other side of the trailer there.
Looks like a Troop 118, possibly. I think that may be a Hazeldale Elementary group there.
Yep.
So.
Oh, look at the dog here. Look at that dogs.
You got a dog. Cute little dog.
They are ready for Christmas. You got to love those dogs. What's the next group coming? Can you tell?
Then
it's some Delta Society. Is that it?
That was the pets. That's the dogs I'm going to get.
Oh no, the truck's got that there too.
Hey, I'm not Katie Couric here. All right,
I can tell by looking at you. You're not.
Delta Society, right there.
See the dog sitting there,
and there's some dogs there, and dog here, dog there. Everywhere a dog. Followed by Cub Scout group.
Pack 104.
Pack 104.
From White River Elementary.
White River Elementary. Guys decided to take a walk today. A great day for a walk. Look like we got some
boys are waving there.
Brownies troops there as well, and they're doing good. That's a lot of work.
It is.
Now we got a Brownie troop here, I think. Nope, Girl Scout troop.
Okay.
Girl Scout troop led by Lynette Hobbs. Looks like they've taken some time. That's a cool little float they've got there for the girls to ride on. Followed by Quality Entertainment, the Belfry Theater.
They're all set up. They've got great shows all year round.
I've been out there a couple times. They're doing a good job.
Yeah, they do.
It's like everybody is smiling and waving here from the Belfry.
Must be getting, there's Jennifer Nicholson here, of course, passing out things. Vocal director at Noblesville High School.
There you go.
There's Jennifer. You're going to get a look at her there, I think. A great singer. Matter of fact, she goes down and sings national anthem at different functions for the Pacers and Colts, stuff like that.
American Black Belt Karate here.
Those kids are getting into it, too.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Oh, look comes a motorcycle brigade here.
Central Indiana Vintage Vehicle Group. Got a couple of entries here.
Oh, look at the.
That's a cool
look
little.
Look at the trailer they've got on that thing.
Yeah. It's like they got a motorcycle and a car and everything else. They got the whole dealio there.
Boy, these people are having fun with these things. With these things too.
Because I'm telling you, when they signed up to be in this parade and ride their motorcycle, they knew there was a possibility it could be about 14 degrees.
You're exactly right.
Which is the high for Thursday, in case you're wondering. But yeah, they had to be pleasantly surprised to get the 61. 61.
Nancy Chance. Huh?
Did we say 61?
61.
61 degree.
61.
Balmy 61
degree
temperatures they got here. Followed by the
Golden K.
Kiwanis
Club. Right there. Doing all kinds of good work throughout the community.
Absolutely. Some of the guys from Golden K there.
As we watch Golden K go by and some girls passing out candy and stuff, we need to get another commercial break in here real quick, Gary. Take it to us, will you?
We'll be right back from the 2006 Noblesville Christmas Parade. Welcome back to the 2006 Noblesville Christmas Parade. I'm Gary Deacon, along with Roy Johnson. Roy, I went ahead and brought us back.
Oh, I love it. I love seeing you do that and hearing you do that.
Twice in a row. We've got the White Rock Fellowship group there coming by.
And this group is...
followed by the...
I don't know what that is.
Senior Regent Janet Hazelwood, the WOTM 937.
I don't have anything on that group.
I don't either,
Gary.
but that's all right. That's all right. Oh,
WOTM is the Women of the Moose.
Oh, Women of the Moose. See?
WOTM.
Come on.
Women of the Moose.
What were we thinking? What am I thinking?
I don't know, but I see Hiram coming
Hiram. There's a little Hiram.
Oh,
and a big Hiram.
Don't tell me there's kids of Hiram.
Oh, these have got to be Hiram's kids. You got to be kidding me. There's our good friend right there.
How can the Lord do that
Are
to
you
us?
looking at this here?
There's Jim.
Jim Wofford there.
Logan Street Signs and Banners. He's got Hiram's kids. I didn't know Hiram had kids.
Oh, Lord help us. Okay. Next we have
Sinisterly Bad Theater here on Hometown Television. You see it every Saturday night at 10 o'clock.
Every Saturday night at 10 o'clock, and apparently right now as well, because this is getting seriously bad. Cub Scout Pack 135 from Stony Creek Elementary School. Kids having a good time. Most of them deciding to walk. Some of them deciding to ride, but all of them throwing candy. Next we have the entry from the Lions Club.
Yeah.
And you know what that means.
You know, it'll be just around the corner. They'll be having their pork chop feed in the summer again.
Absolutely. Friday in June, 2nd, something like that?
Yep. I think it even says that right on the banner there.
Well, you didn't think I just picked that up. You didn't think I had dedicated that day.
No, I knew that. I knew that wasn't the case.
I'm a big fan of the pork chop dinner, but I didn't dedicate it to memory. I kind of looked there. Right. Oh, next we've got, I'm going to guess this is Boggs?
No.
Bannon and Son. Bannon and Son. You know, they got some. That's a nice record.
Very nice.
As far
very
as
nice.
records go, I mean,
it's one of those things that it's kind of like your insurance. You hope you never have to use them.
but if you do,
It's nice to know they're there when you
absolutely. Good to have a good one.
Yeah. Well, they brought quite a contingency today.
Well, I hope nobody breaks down.
They're all here.
They're all here. Or maybe that was a thought. Maybe somebody's going to break down coming home from the parade. They give them a help out.
There you go. I like that.
Well, you wouldn't if you were the one that broke down.
No, I'm sure I wouldn't. As long as it's somebody else.
Okay.
Lions Club's still back here throwing more candy. Those
Absolutely.
guys
They're going to run
are
out.
making sure everybody's getting it.
Getting some candy.
Is that the Spa Sales and Service?
Hot tub rentals. Yeah. Spa sales.
There
and
comes
service.
the hot tub. We're getting a look at it right there. Woo. Some people in the hot tub, as a
Yeah.
matter of fact.
I tell you what.
Be careful if they hit their brakes real hard when they get up by us. We'll get the oversplash.
Yeah, we don't want to get splashed with water there. But sitting in the hot tub, driving down that. I did that once in college. We rented a hot tub for a party. I think it'd be a great thing to do now, but in college, not that great an idea. I mean, it was fun.
I'm
Don't
sure
get me
the
wrong.
way you guys handled it in college was a little differently than today.
Probably. Now here's Boggs. Boggs Trucking and SpongeBob.
They got SpongeBob up there, and there's
Absolutely.
a dog. And Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, celebrating 60 years. And that is TEC Transport, I believe, right?
I'm going to go with you on that one, Roy.
Yes, indeed. It's from the Boggs family.
Boggs family right there. Wow, that's a long trailer there.
That is. You got to take a wide turn with that one.
Yeah. Yeah, take a wide turn or take out half the crowd. One of the two. You get two choices there.
You just get more people on the float that way.
Taking a look here at a John Deere 1936D. And that's your buddy Jim Rich.
That is Jim Rich, you bet. That's
We always talk about this.
Yep.
That's the guy you went up there, got all crazy.
Power parachuting.
Yeah.
Power parachuting. We had a great time up there, I tell you.
Yeah.
If you ever get a chance to do that, boy,
Nope.
what a great time.
Yep. Everybody, go ahead. Let me know how it was.
Jim.
Yeah.
Well, you see, if you watch Hometown Television, you can experience that through my camera because I had a camera up there with me.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that I'd just as soon experience through your camera as opposed to being there myself.
Well, that's what hometown television is here and all about.
There you go.
It's demonstrating everything that goes on in our communities and in the surrounding area, and having a good time putting on all the sports and so on.
You do a good job of it too. I mean, I'm just kind of I'm a 2-shot-a-year deal guy out here with
Yeah, but that's what makes it special with you.
That's right. See, if I was here all the time, I'd be like, yeah, Gary again. So what? But I can stop by for the parade, and Here we go. We've got Beaver Materials here. Always Beaver Material, always in all of the parades that we have here in Noblesville, passing out some candy. A couple ladies up top there. Come on, reach up there and see if you can touch that light.
Oh, yeah.
Get it.
Bet they can get that.
Oh, that'd make if she'd have jumped a
Yeah,
little.
if she jumped, she could get that.
She'd jump a little, she could have got that. So. Always wanted to do that.
I'm amazed to see the Explorers group that's here with the police department and stuff, trying to keep some of the kids back and make sure they don't get in the way of vehicles and stuff like that as they go to get candy and that.
And they do a good job of that.
They do.
They keep the kids back, and they're trying to keep them out of harm's way.
That's right. Landell's towing.
They got a horn on there.
They sure do.
And they're not afraid to use it.
Quite
Looks
the
like this
guy.
Guy getting towed there. I wonder if he was supposed to be in the parade or he just broke down on the way in.
Yeah, I got a feeling it was planned like that, but I'm not sure. Landell's put in several vehicles here today. Got some people riding on the back there. See their elves walking around, passing out stuff.
How excited do you think these guys were to put these elf hats on and walk around and pass stuff?
You know what? While they're stopped here in front of us, this is a great time to take a commercial break. We'll be right back with more right after this. You're getting a look at some kids having a great time, and they are having a good time here today as the parade passes us by, so to speak, in a positive way, not a negative way.
Now we get a look at our friends from the Carly Elk Farm as they take a turn here. And I'm going to guess, yep, they got a big old elk in there. Look at that thing.
Wow. Standing up for the camera here.
Is that an elk?
Yes,
man,
it is.
Look at his, wow. On cue as he made the turn.
The people love that, didn't they?
Here's the Indianapolis Chaos women's full contact tackle football. So.
And they're called the Chaos.
There you go. There's little Jimmy's. And as we see coming down here, the marching Miller Band.
Noblesville High School's marching band. Let's give a listen right now. Parade is so much more when you've got a band in it, huh?
Marching Millers, led by Stacy White.
Love that.
Under the direction of, I guess I should say.
Under the direction of, there you go.
Because he actually wasn't leading, he was walking over on the side, kind of doing what he does, but under his direction.
I love to see a band in a parade like that.
Well, my mercy. We got a one coming down the street here. I see him off in the distance, and oh, my mercy, he is a horse. It's the one and only, the one we all been waiting on, and I see him coming.
It is. You see the precedings here with some of the twirlers dressed up in reindeer gear.
Now, I'm going to guess the reason that they're dressed in the reindeer gear is because they are right in front of.
You see them back there, don't you?
The final one. I see him. I don't want to give it away yet.
Yeah.
I don't want to give it away.
The Hoosier Debs baton twirlers.
There you go.
And they're all dressed up like reindeer. And there's Rudolph with the red nose. I don't know if you see that.
Yeah.
And here comes
Whirling the way along.
more of the reindeer behind Rudolph. Leading, of course,
the big man,
the one, the only,
Santa Claus.
And I believe Santa's house is open in Noblesville now.
I believe it will be open after Santa gets done with the parade here today. It should be open through December 23rd or 24th. You know, you got to spend some time getting up there to the North Pole and getting everything done. But Santa Claus, everyone's
you see him right there.
Christmas parade, that's what everyone's waiting on, is to see Santa come in. Santa's riding in a North Pole Fire Department truck there.
Yep. The NPFD, North Pole Fire Department, there he is. Well, Gary, we're at the end of another fabulous parade here in Noblesville.
It's been fun, Roy. I think the kids had a great time, and I think that's really what it's all about. Great weather once again, and we'll look forward to doing it again next year.
All right, Gary, I appreciate you sharing the microphone with me. And for Gary Deacon, I'm Roy Johnson. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you next year for this, but this summer for 4th of July.